And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
All right, and you should look at the other side, because the other side can do what? What are you going to tell them?
They can give you opportunities. Give you the
It's got to be more
education.
specific than that, because everybody says that.
They need the education. Well, that's why you have to go in and you have to talk to the people and ask them, what do you need? What do you want? How do we help you get out of this situation?
That's good. So you're going to go in and ask the folks, like, what do they need? What do they think the government should be doing for them?
Right.
But you're going
Not
to get
the
a lot.
government, not only the government, the private sector, everybody in the neighborhood as a community. You know, because the government is the problem. The government is what's keeping them there.
Okay.
The democratic, plantation mentality is what's keeping them on entitlements and,
Dependence.
Dependent on something else, so they have no self-worth.
Did you always think this way, or was there a conversion of some kind?
I've always thought this way. I just didn't realize it.
You didn't
and that's
know
what
it.
That's what my book is about. It's about, I grew up in the South Bronx.
Right. We talked about that. You grew up in poverty, and then you get this amazing break, and you were in a couple of good movies like Clueless. But you were clueless when you were in Clueless, were you not?
Yeah, I was.
You and the ladies, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
Did you go along with the liberal program in Hollywood then?
Not really. No, I never did. I never really did.
Now, your book is entitled, There Goes My Social Life. Stacy, nobody's believing.
Now, see, the funny thing about this dude, O'Reilly, this video's on Fox News. It's like 9 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I just pulled it up because I had Stacy Dash on my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I really never heard Stacy really talk on interviews. And I just watched this other video. This lady was like bashing Stacy, whatever. But now, when I'm just watching this Fox News joint, now, I didn't know that she was pro-Trump. But it's okay, though. Everybody, she was talking about she's down with Trump to make America great again. First of all, America never been great, especially with black folk. It has never been great. But anyway, if she wants to be a Trump supporter, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I like Stacey Dash because I think she's a sexy, very sexy lady. You know what I'm saying? Even on the movie Clueless, she was clueless like a motherfucker. But I still would have smashed her clueless ass. You know what I'm saying? But this part right here, though, what she said in the back part about it's the government, that is true. That is true. It's the government that's keeping them there. Talking about, because, she got a lot of backlash for voting for Republican, right? Republic, right? But you know the reason why black folk in the hood vote Democrat. They only vote Democrat because they want the handouts. But see, they don't understand that this is the trap. Whenever the beast or the devil or whatever gives you something, that's your soul attached to that. But these knuckleheads don't realize that. You see what I'm saying? So these suckers out here in the hood, they vote Democrat just so they can get the Section 8s and the subsidized and the free baby money for babysitters and the daycare and the food stamps and the EBT and all that stuff. Black women will tell you, like an independent black woman, if you got any independent black woman out there, they will tell you that they do not get no help from the government if they are an independent black woman. The only black woman that get help from the beast is those sold out ones. The Taquishas down the street. You know what I'm saying? The ones still drinking the 40 ounces and all. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's in the hood all day. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that sold out. They got Ray Ray and Pookie in the crib. They ain't on the lease though. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They selling ounces of, weed out the crib. You know what I'm talking about. They in everybody's hood. You know what I'm saying? They driving around in her car. They out there gang stalking too. Oh, they definitely out there gang stalking. You know what I'm saying? They lazy, they snitches. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with Pookie and Ray Ray and Taquisha and them in the hood. But they all getting those free benefits from the beast, the devil. And it's probably too late for them. That's really why they gang stalk so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to take you down because, it's over for them. But I'm going to play again of what she said, just for the ones that would probably sleep in the back. So let me play it again.
The devil wouldn't. the private sector, everybody in the neighborhood as a community. You know, because the government is the problem. The government is what's keeping them there.
Okay.
The democratic, plantation mentality is what's keeping them on entitlements and,
Dependence. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But the folk don't realize that this is all strategic. This is by design. The beast is not giving you anything. You think the devil care about your punk ass? What's wrong with you? Nigga? Huh? Since when did the beast give a damn about anybody? The beast don't give a damn about nobody. Okay? The Bible clearly told you that the devil came to kill, steal, and to destroy. And if he gotta give you some punk ass food stamps and a free house to do it, then so be it. You remember that, motherfucker. Because I'm the one y'all need to be worrying about. That's juice. But I'm trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand this. They don't give a damn about you. They never did, never will. So they don't care about, okay, even if these bots are getting paid, let's say the bots getting paid hypothetically. They don't give a damn. They'll pay you to do what they need to be done by you trying to assassinate the guards, the 144. You know what I'm saying? They'll use you to get the job done. Just like how they got a military, just like America got their own military to go out there and fight these wars. They'll pay them a little bit. They'll lie to you. We're going to pay for your college. You know what I'm saying? Be all you can be in the army and all that crap. It's just to get you to join. Now, some people did join the military and it turned out good for them. Congratulations. But for everybody that went to the military, it wasn't good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people benefited, some people didn't. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine there is a lot of stuff in the military that I would have gained if I would have went. I would have gained a hell of a lot of experience. But at the same time, it still don't take away the fact that they wouldn't have gang stalked me, because if I would have went in the military, I'm still chosen. I'm still going to be me, right? The only thing about that situation is that you've been getting a lot of shots. If you go in the military, man, they own you. So they will be shooting the hell out you. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, they have a motherfucking needle in your face. Taking something from you. You know what I'm saying? Because they stalking you. You better believe that. They're stalking you, and if they know who you are, and you that chosen. Remember, we're dealing with the black boule. Not the black boule, but the black nobility. We dealing with reptilians down here. This is spiritual warfare, all right? So these suckers know who you are. You just got to wake up and realize who the fuck you are, because you done suffer amnesia, and they don't want you to come to your senses. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they checking your blood all the time. That's why they got these plasma centers out here. You know what I'm saying? They want to bribe you with some dollars. We give you some money to go out here, give up some blood. You know what I'm saying? They just checking you. They just want to find out, because they know we change. We change. Your DNA changes as you age. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they always want to make you update your license every 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that your features change as well. So that's why they got this facial recognition. They just tracking everything that you do. Everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You think they give a damn about, like, I'm gonna go give me a new picture for my ID. You might think it's a vain thing. They just doing it just to make sure that they know what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Because people do change over the years. You get fat, you get skinny, whatever. Muscles, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So they tracking everything that we do. But the bots that's in these neighborhoods that Stacy Dash is talking about, she's talking about, the government has crippled the people. And it is true. They have crippled the people. They crippled the minds of these bots. These bots are dependent. You heard what the white man just said, dependence. They're reliant on the beast. They're relying on the machine to feed them. You know what I'm saying? And if they got, and these bots, if these bots are told to come and gang stalk your ass, then they got to do what they got to do. Because they want that EBT card, man. They want them Fruit Loop cereals, man. You know what I'm saying? The Captain Crunch berries. You know what I'm saying? They need that cow's milk. So they gang stalk their own mama to get that damn, honeycomb cereal. So with that being said, y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Shout out to this sexy ass lady. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I still mess with you, baby. I don't give a damn. You're a Trump supporter. After I taste you, girl, you're going to be a DB supporter. You're going to be a gang stalk assimilation supporter. Now, with that being said, I said, get this goddamn camera I'm a face. Shout out to the box next door. They listening right now.
Hopeless. They should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in a storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me.
Everything we've been led to believe is a lie. When we get chosen by the gods, they're choosing us for death, murder, automatic expiration. The great beyond is bullshit. What? That's crazy talk. You liar! I know you don't want to believe it, but I have proof.
You're not thinking of going back to your old ways, are you? Is that such a bad idea? Let the cops take these guys down. You know, sometimes the law works. And sometimes it doesn't. You know, these people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives, and get away with it. They have alibis, money, lawyers, power. They have everything.
You don't understand. Your world's gonna end.
What the hell are you?